Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to Double Advantage, a D&D show where half of us have no idea what's going on at any given moment. It's complete and utter chaos, but guess what? We love it. I am your Dungeon Master John, and along with me, like always, are my beautiful friends. So let's go ahead and get them introduced, starting with the one and only Mr. Blazing Torchic.
Hello everybody, my name is Blazing Torchic, and in this lovely campaign I play Melon Sakado, the Wood Elf Rogue, with my Psychic Daggers, awesome helmet, and terrible Constitution saving throws. Yeah, you can catch me nearly dying to flowers, that's what kills me.
If we've learned anything about the Lightbreakers, is that they hate betrayals, flowers, and fucking, I don't even know at this point. Some random ass shit. Snakes, betrayals, and flowers. Go figure, I suppose. Up next, we got BryceKrispie.
Hello, everybody. I am BryceKrispie. I play Volstagg the Forgotten, the half-orc druid. You can catch me wild-shaping into all sorts of critters and creatures, as well as summoning some sick lightning with my new sword, Clarity.
This is true. If you want to see some of that, go check out the last episode in particular. All you need to know is lightning and bear. That's all you need to know.
Angry bear noises.
Angry bear noises. That should have been the title, but you know, it happens. And last but certainly not least, Datsunami.
Hey yo, what's going on, you guys? You know me, the cleric of the group. Like to keep these boys alive, and we barely did so last time.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, we're still kicking. That's all that matters, right?
That's true. That is true. Go ahead and check all their links out down below in the description. Go nuts. Go have a blast. They put out epic stuff. And it's actually, speaking of which, Bryce's one-shot just went up today. The third installment, the Open Ocean Adventure. So if you are down to clown with Open Ocean Adventures, go check that out. So yeah, that would have gone up a couple of days ago in relative to when this video goes up. So go check it out. Last but certainly not least, check out the artists of the show, Mitch Ninja, Renny, Texas, and Carl Uber. Without them, none of this would be possible. We love them to death. Very much respect what they do. They are amazing artists, and go check them out. Their links are also down below in the description. All right, and with that, if anybody else does not have any additional things they would wish to say, I believe this is episode 40.
Ooh.
40. That's a milestone, baby. That's a milestone.
4-0.
Episode 40. Let's get into it. Let's go. So, in the previous episode, the Lightbreakers had just finished up a dinner with Baron Xavier Lotus and had crashed after a couple of drinks, had crashed in the Shadow Star Adventuring Guild, where Volstagg was awakened to Creed and a former introductory person known as Mr. Woodvine via Aussie and Willigen. We're having a conversation, and Mr. Woodvine, as a thanks for Volstagg giving him the Loom Shroom and the gem from the Underdark, provided him with a potion of Viagra. And that was the blunt of the joke for about 5 minutes. I'm about to edit and put that clip on TikTok, so go check that out if you're interested.
Oh, no.
Because it's fucking hilarious to me.
It went on so long.
Yeah, that was like a 10-minute joke, and it even lasted until like the end of the episode where Volstagg became a bear.
I think I brought it up again. Yeah,
because you became a bear, and I was like, "Does that make you large?" And you were like, "Yeah, who needs a strength potion or a growth potion?" And I was like, "Fuck you guys, bro. I hate all of you." It was funny though. And afterwards, after having a long conversation with Creed asking if you guys were drug dealers, he proceeded to give you first dibs on a quest that would take you to a grave site that apparently about 2 weeks ago a red rune started to shine, and after they had sent some historians and arcane practitioners, they never returned. So, intrigued to rid this place of whatever potential evil spirits resided within, or whatever other problems it entailed, you guys headed up northeast to about a day and a half to Pleasant Greens, the burial grounds where it used to be the site of a civil war and people were just laid to rest, and then it slowly became a burial ground for the wealthy. And as you arrived, you guys did some prep work, casted Warding Bond as well as Protection from Good and Evil, both of which didn't seem to come in handy, but the prep work is admirable. Upon entering, saw this giant weed that was growing and corrupting into the fountain, and examined the sigil, which Scald you knew to represent fortune telling, seeing the future, stuff like that, and the tomb belonging to Madame Yvette, a fortune teller slash psychic who was well renowned as someone who was very precisely able to predict things, and unusually they would come true to a very scary accuracy. But upon looking at that, Volstagg, you examined the flower to see that there were 5 corpses inside, and the flower sprung up and attacked, causing a battle that quite literally paralyzed Sakado, almost putting an end to his life, taking down Scald in the process, and leaving Volstagg absolutely untouched, but maybe a little scarred in other ways. Emotionally scarred. And as Volstagg, in bare form, crackling lightning in the mouth and on the claws, summoned down a bolt of lightning, splitting this creature in half, he unwild shaped and said, "Get the fuck up," as his healing word to heal his friends, who are now just coming to consciousness. So what would you like to do? As Sakado and Scald, you have both just woken up, like gasping for air as you are lying there, just covered in the plant's gross seepage.
So that's what that feels like.
Oh, that was horrific.
I don't
Oh
like
my
being on
word.
this end. Yeah, that was... Sukuda, you're good though, right?
Yeah, I'm good. It's been a while since I've been battered that much. Jeez.
Yeah. Alright. Hey. Volstagg, thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Thank you, both of you. Oh my word.
Glad it
Okay.
worked.
I hate that flower.
So just for a little... I'm going to use my I'll save one, but I'm going to use 2 spell slots. I'm just going to cure wounds on both of us real quick.
Sounds good.
So this one will be for me. Alright, so I'll take 6, and then this one will be for Sakudo. You can take 12.
Ooh,
What a big jump.
Certainly take.
Yeah, I rolled a
that.
2 and then an 8. So...
Nice.
Much appreciated, Scald.
Hey, that's literally what I'm here for.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, well,
What now?
we still gotta cleanse the area. So we still gotta do that. And that sigil, I think, is definitely something... it's... the fact that it's glowing right now, I mean, it's not... ties to it don't feel super evil.
It's still
But-
glowing, right?
It's
Yeah,
still...
it's still glowing.
Okay.
and it's... what its intent would be. You know, so I think we should still get... maybe that will kind of go away. I don't have my ability to do so until we rest. Maybe get rid of that sigil. But I know I can cleanse the area without... don't know if that will get rid of that sigil.
What if we try to destroy it?
Oh, did... I was starting to set up candles, I think, when that monster...
Yeah, you were like halfway through.
So, like, the battlefield didn't mess that up, like
No, because...
ruin my candles?
Because you had set the candles towards the sigil, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing... Like, you turn around and you can see that what was a fountain is now just a bunch of messed up dirt with rocks everywhere.
I have a question.
Yes.
Did I, like, desecrate graves, technically, when I used Erupting Earth?
No, and the reason why I say that is because...
It's because they were all along the side,
They're
right?
on the sides, and you're just
Okay.
erupting earth at the center, and the lightning strikes a specific point. So,
Right.
at any point, you never desecrated any graves.
Okay.
So,
I was a little worried there.
there's that piece
Probably
of mind
stepped
for
on
you.
one, but...
Yeah, you might have stepped over a couple, but like...
Well, I was definitely standing on some.
You're like, oh, sorry, shit, sorry. But no, you didn't, like, actively...
Just making sure there's no, like, decomposed bodies in the rubble from my...
No. All the bodies that were in the creature are no more.
Right,
You've
yes.
split it open, and, like, it's, like, completely open, and they're gone. They're not there.
Speaking of the creature, While Scald's finishing up the ritual, Volstagg would be investigating the flower.
Okay, go
Just
ahead.
Trying to.
Let's see here. What would that be? I would say make a nature check for me, please.
21.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I got a natural 19.
You're looking over it, and you've heard many stories about plants that do consume other things rather than sunlight. Like, you obviously know the Venus flytrap and stuff like that, but this takes that to a whole new level, to which it was literally consuming humanoid bodies. You've read stories, not more like history books, more like myths and fairy tales and like urban legends of creatures that do consume humans, but have never come across, assumed they were myths, but clearly that's not the case.
Would I be able to gather any of its poison?
Go ahead and make a medicine check.
Okay, medicine is
Do you have something to put it in?
20, and I believe so, because I think I have a lot of stuff now with this herbalism kit.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
you
I
got
have
that.
I got vials and pouches,
Okay.
and that was a dirty 20.
Do you know how many vials you have? I know that's quite an odd question, but I want to. It has a purpose.
Doesn't say. It just tells me it contains vials.
Okay, go ahead and make. Okay, so you rolled a 20 on the medicine check.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and make. Roll a d4.
1.
You get one decently sized vial of corpse flower poison.
Okay.
It's like a clear liquid. It's like an aloe vera plant liquid. It's clear. It's very sticky and sappy, but it corrodes your skin to the touch, and smells terrible. But you do have that, so keep that in mind. You with that medicine check, and with your herbalism kit, you think that you could turn it into a poison, like an actual poison, with a couple of time prepared onto it, using the things that you have, you could turn it into like an actual poison. So cool. There's that. Scald, you're setting up just a general cleansing ritual. Sakura, what are you doing?
I am just lying, like, spread eagle on the floor. Just resting.
Alright, sounds good. Okay. So, Scald, you finish prepping up your ritual. You go ahead, you set your holy symbol down, and you just begin to try to cleanse, similarly to what you did in the sewers. Just kind of rid this area of any lingering souls, any lost souls still trying to find their way, which only takes about 5 minutes.
And any excess, plants that want to come alive.
Yes.
That's...
Of course. So, everything seems good there. You seem, the incense finally burns away. It does get rid of the gross rot smell that the flower was providing. Although for just a brief moment, once it all disperses, it just smells like rotten corpse again. But what would you like to do now that has been done?
How much did I really get to investigate the sigil?
You can do it again. It was kind of a quick, but you could.
Yeah, because I figured it was like we got to
do it
talk
again.
pretty quick. I really want to get the feeling of whether it has ill intent. I want to
Okay.
try to
yeah.
see if I can feel if it's got at the very least feel if it's a necrotic energy coming from it or a.
Okay. Go ahead and make an
something
Arcana
like that.
check.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna use real dice. Let's use. I forget which one of these was my good one. I will use this one. Okay. 18.
18. Okay, so once again, symbol for fortune telling. Not it gives you similar vibes as the symbol for divination, which is the magic of knowing. It's the magic of understanding things, right? Like you had said, stuff like the spell identify that you know about, stuff like detect magic. All of those spells fall under divination, which is just knowing. This is like that, but some of the elements are kind of twisted and drawn differently to fit more into like seeing beyond the veil but pushing further into it that maybe people shouldn't be doing. So it seems dangerous in that regard, but it doesn't seem to have malicious intent. Definitely no necrotic undertones. And as you're looking around, though, on the actual tomb, on the sides, there is this, like, how do I, I'm trying to figure out how to word it. There are runes in it. So, like, the sigil itself, like, the sigil itself is a rune, if that makes sense. But there are actual runes that seem to spell something out on the sides. Let me see here. What languages do you speak?
Ooh, I speak Celestial, Common, Draconic, and Primordial.
You, sir, cannot read them.
Shucks. Spell that would allow me to read it either.
Do you clerics even get that spell?
I think I get. What do I get?
Comprehend languages?
Yeah.
Okay, so you would need
It's
to
tongues
rest.
I don't get.
Yeah, tongues you don't get. You don't get tongues.
Yeah.
So
No.
if you would want to read it, you would have to.
We would need a rest.
You would need to rest.
Well, unless, Sakuto, my dude, did you? I know you're over there just trying to nap it out, but could you maybe see if you can read this for me? I'm not sure if you.
Well, sure. I don't see why not.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you don't really even have to get up. Just crawl over.
I'll just do like a backwards roll and kick up.
Okay.
All right. What language do you speak? Or what languages do you speak? I'm sorry.
Common, Elvish, and Thieves' Cant.
Common, Elvish, and Themes can't. You also can't read it.
Volstagg, are you able to read this drivel?
Do I know what race she was?
No. I don't believe you would. Just have heard of her.
Can I take a crack at it, I guess?
For sure. What languages do you speak?
Common, Draconic, Druidic, and Orc.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, didn't think so.
Not you either.
Okay. So, again, I'm going to need to rest in order to get rid of this anyways. Because I feel like we shouldn't just leave this hanging around. And we're all pretty beat up anyways. What time of day is it?
It's nighttime now. When you guys got to Pleasant Greens,
Right,
the
yeah.
sun was setting. And it has now fully set. Sakudo, though, make a quick history check.
Oh, so now you decide to roll good. 17.
Okay. Whilst you can't read it, it is very similar in a sense to Elvish, which makes you imply that it's Sylvan, which is the language that Elvish derived from. So like how most languages derive from Latin, it's like Sylvain
Ancient
gave birth.
Elvish, yeah.
It gave birth to Elvish. So it's similar in a sense, but you still can't read it.
Well, I mean, can't read it, but I'd assume it's Sylvan.
But that's good. I mean, at least I could narrow it down when I. Well, I mean, I'm gonna cast a spell and be able to, but that's good. I mean, at least now we know the Sylvan's not usually known for anything too bad.
You would know
so,
that it's extremely uncommon, especially nowadays. Both of you actually would know. Scald and Sakano. Super uncommon nowadays, but relates directly to the Feywild, which is kind of tricky.
Yeah.
Which kind of relates to the being able to see into the future, make predictions, stuff like that, kind of tapping into that kind of funky existence that happens in the Feywild.
Well, we might have stumbled across quite the person if they know how to do this kind of stuff.
Okay, well, I say, do we want to rest here?
We can head back to the cart.
Yeah, we at least head back to the cart. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty, so you guys head back to the cart and are going to attempt a rest.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Are you all just going to rest? Are you going to do a watch system? What are you
watch
going
system.
to do?
I would say a watch system, and I'll go first since I really just need to get spells back, not health.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you were untouched, huh? Yeah. About that.
Imagine being 40 plus feet away from the enemy. Yeah.
Hey!
Wow,
Imagine
that
being
was
able to back up from the enemy.
that was some fucking shade, bro. What the hell?
I'm Saltnami. We already discussed this.
That's true. Okay.
I got 120-foot range with my lightning.
That's true.
I don't with my healing. Not with my character.
I'm still yet to use the helmet.
That's true. Well, you got stun locked.
Yep, I got stun locked. Fun times. Fun times.
Okay. So, alrighty, who's going first? Sorry, I'm blanking.
Me.
Full stack. Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check, please.
Perception check? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
23. Easy enough. You're just walking. You're not walking about. Well, you're just looking about. You can still see the sigil, giving a very faint light. Every so often, you see it kind of pulses, gets a little bit brighter, and then just dims very gently. Nothing out of the ordinary. Looking around, the vibe, especially now that you just got attacked at a graveyard, definitely keeping a more watchful eye out. Things like the snapping of twigs kind of make you jump, when before you were just like, it's probably an animal. Now you're just kind of like, it's almost like there's a panic instilled in you after all that you have experienced. But watch goes out without a hitch. And I always forget this. Technically, Sakado would wake up first because you only need 4 hours. So
Yep.
That's true.
You would be
yeah,
awake.
you only transit.
And you would actually have a full rest already. So trance, you can already give yourself a long rest, because I always forget
Yay.
about that. So Volstagg, you can now take your rest if you wish.
Okay.
And Sakado, a perception check from you if you'd please.
I mean, we can just let Scald rest for the rest of the thing.
That's true, actually. Yeah, you can.
I hate these die. Whenever I'm not in combat, they roll so well. That's a 25.
Easy enough. Go ahead. You're keeping an eye out, and same thing. Especially you. Every small sound, the rustling of leaves, the breeze that creeps up your neck, everything, all your emotions are amplified, and every so often you'll have like little flashes of the tentacle hitting you and you just go into blackness and then coming back, blackness, and just this repetitive cycle that is still lingering in you somewhat. And so are you just taking the entirety of the watch to let them sleep?
I mean, I might as well.
Okay. Go ahead and make one more perception check.
Oh, there we go. There's what I saw last session. 13.
13. So You guys went to sleep relatively early because the sun had just set. So by the time Scald and Volstagg start rustling awake, it's still dark outside. It's probably about 5 in the morning, but it's still dark outside. And just out of the corner of your eye, you feel like you see some movement. But you like turn back and it's nothing.
Oh wow! I feel like I got. Oh yeah. I guess. I mean, you could have woke me up. We could have done a double. Watch. You didn't have to let me sleep the whole time.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I kind of got used to it a little bit in the Underdark.
So, while I was sleeping, I couldn't get the sigil out of my head. Need to know. I'm gonna go walk over to it.
Okay, so you guys were sleeping. You guys weren't sleeping in there, were you?
No. We were in our cart, like a little.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you walked
We
through,
didn't park the cart that far.
Yeah.
Or we parked it a decent distance away.
yeah. So you go back through the front. You open the iron gates, and go ahead. Everybody, make a perception check.
Natural 20.
Oop, I have advantage.
I hit my Windows key. Oh, it's another 7 for 13.
Okay.
Only 11 for me.
Both of you guys are, because both of you guys were the ones who got beaten very badly. You're very much like just trying to you're just frantically looking about to make sure that you don't get hit with something else. But Volstagg, right as the doors open, you see with quick movement somebody running to hide.
So I see them?
You with that perception, they're like, it was fast, like it was super quick. Like the fact that you even caught it.
Would I be able to kind of react to cast hold person?
Sure, I'll let it slide.
All right.
Okay. Alrighty. What is that? If you could tell me what it is.
Choose a humanoid that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make a wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell ends.
What's the DC?
It is a wisdom save of 15.
Okay. Wisdom save of 15.
I mean,
Okay.
I think it'll only work if it's a humanoid.
I got you.
So. But I'm
Natural
gonna try and
20.
burn it. Okay.
But I mean, the person just
Do we-
hid, like you know where they are.
Right.
Do we see him casting the spell now?
You see, you guys don't know what's going on, but you see Volstagg has tried to cast a spell, or
Blades out.
has cast a spell.
Yeah, I'm pulling the sword out,
Okay.
guys,
Yo, wait. What?
and I'll point towards where I see the.
Charge. I'm charging
not
right
again.
on where you
Okay.
pointed.
You charge in. You kind of parkour like side, like where both your legs go over onto some of the broken pieces of the fountain, and you see that you have pointed Volstagg behind the tomb for Madame Yvette. There was a space behind it, and Sakudo, you kind of rush in, you turn around, and you can see that there is this older, disheveled, tinier humanoid, presumably a gnome or halfling. Kind of white hair, very raggedy, beat up clothes. You can see that the toe or the shoes, like where the feet or the toes are at, is like open up. You can actually see the toes. Very gaunt, very thin, very pale. Has a backpack on. Currently wearing a face covering, like a bandana of some sort. You see that there's a rapier at their side. And Buster, if you would like to introduce your character, please.
It's the boy.
So the character that Volstagg just discovered is Poe. He is a rock gnome variety. You can see his skin is extremely rough, extremely dry. Literally looks like rocks. His clothes very tattered. Jeans, not jeans. I don't know what they would be called, but they've got holes in them everywhere. Same with his tunic/shirt. I don't know what you would want to call that. Got holes absolutely everywhere. His skin is very tattered. You can see various cuts and bruises all along. It's very pale. Everything about him just looks pale. and you can see at his side he's got a rapier. The rapier surprisingly looks fancy, gold and whatnot. And then on his hands you can see gloves, and then you can see there a little bit of like maroon, like almost blood-like coming from the gloves.
Does it look like the blood's coming from inside the bandages, or they're on the outside of the bandages?
Inside.
Yes.
Okay.
So Poe, you heard out of the corner of your ear people entering the grave and immediately booked it to hide. Thought you had hid pretty quickly, and then had been presented with this elven gentleman who was holding two kind of like not ethereal but like energetically enhanced blades that are currently pointed at you, and that is what you see at this very moment.
Whoa! I don't want any trouble. I'm just the groundskeeper here to clean up. I heard a bunch of noise. I don't want
I'm gonna
any
start
trouble.
walking over.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just the groundskeeper.
Ooh.
Insight check.
What's going on, my elder friend? What are you doing here in this graveyard?
I told your friend. I'm the groundskeeper. I heard a noise. Wanted to see if there was a mess I should clean up. But clearly there was this dead plant thing over here. Just picking up a little bit, keeping the graveyard clean.
Your hands. Do you require any healing?
No. I'm good. Happens all the time. I'm used to it at this point.
Oh, okay.
What did you roll on your insight check, Sakura?
8.
8? Yeah. Seems genuine.
I mean, because I was like, I didn't want to be like, hey, can I make an insight check?
of
But
course.
I mean,
And so
am I getting a
Poe, go
weird
ahead
vibe
and
from
roll either deception or persuasion, depending on what you are doing in this moment.
Yeah, I'll do deception.
Okay.
13 for me?
6.
Scald, you could tell by the general attire, the dirty clothes, the unkempt body, very malnourished. You don't necessarily buy into it. You don't judge, because anybody can get a job doing anything. But it doesn't track per se.
Right. I mean, yeah, I kind of just got those cues.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to double check. So I'll just, are you hungry? I mean, maybe it's your break time soon. Maybe we could, we haven't eaten our breakfast yet. Like to eat with us?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I wake you guys up? I didn't mean to.
No. We came back to do some business here. But, so you groundskeep this. Just out of my curiosity, how long have you been doing the work here?
I've been doing this for, a few decades or so. I usually do the graveyard shift. I'm taking over for a buddy today. He couldn't make it to his early shift.
How long's the
Feed the plant?
glowing sigil been over there?
This glowing sigil? That thing's usually not glowing. It's been there the whole time. It never glows though. I've never seen it glowing. Holy, what? Why is it glowing? What did you guys do? What? It's usually not on. What happened?
Can Volstagg insight check at this point?
Yeah, and your passive perception is lighting this motherfucker up. Like
Yeah.
every word he says with your passive perception is just like lie. But you can make a general.
That's
perception.
a nat 20.
Yeah, this guy's full of shit.
Purple dice is
I'm just
he's an excellent liar. Like you immediately are like, oh, this guy's pretty good. Too bad he's full of shit. Like it's like very evident for you.
I'm gonna slowly approach him. I'm gonna put my sword up and just kind of. So, you're the groundskeeper.
Yeah.
How long have you been feeding the plants around here?
You mean that thing? That's a weed. We don't feed those.
the giant deathy man-eating plant was a little.
It was eating you. I'm sorry. What? Usually the weeds don't attack me. This is
Okay.
This is new.
You guys just keep an eye on him. I'm gonna go take care of what we came here to do.
Okay.
And I'm gonna walk over to the sigil.
Okay. What are you doing to the sigil?
First, so all night I was just contemplating this thing, and it's just. I know that Sakuto tried to touch it, and nothing happened. Before anything, I'm going to touch the sigil.
Okay. I would like for you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. Go, boys. Let's do it. 17.
17. You watch as you place your hand directly on the sigil, and you can see that some of the energy is transferring up through your fingertips, making your hand the same red, vibrant color. And as it gets about halfway up your wrist and getting closer to the forearm, you just are fighting against it, and you watch as it just flushes out of your body.
Okay, so that's where now I do feel there was ill intent. Did I get that yet? Like, you getting almost something, happening to me? Was I just like, okay, bad?
It didn't feel bad or good. It just, it felt uncomfortable, like you didn't want it to happen, but the vibe of in and of itself, it seemed like it was trying to pull something out of you, rather than put something into you. Giggity.
Yep.
I have to get my fair share in sometime.
I'm glad I've made that spread.
Do you need to borrow my potion?
Maybe. Only take it if you can't get big, though.
Okay. I'm going to first cast Comprehend Languages.
Okay. Do you have Comprehend Languages?
Let me just comprehend. Oh, it should have one of them, right? Or is it?
Is it tongues? Do you get tongues?
No, I get one of them. I get something that I know that I can learn this. I was pretty sure. But let me just double check here. Okay. Let's see. These are all third. Oh, I do get tongues. Weird. So I can speak whatever it is, but I can't. Okay, that's weird. I thought it was the other way.
Comprehend language. I thought it was too. Comprehend languages is bard, sorcerer, warlock, and wizard.
Okay. So yeah, so I don't. Okay.
Okay. Poe, while you're kind of being stood up by these two taller gentlemen, you could see that the shorter one, the gray skin, maroon hair, partially with some small embers inside of it, goes over to that sigil. And is trying to read the runes that are on the side of the tomb.
Do you need help reading that? I can help you to read that if you want. It's no trouble with me at all.
But you can read these.
I can't read it, but I can do something to make me able to read it.
Yeah, I'm trying to. We're trying to figure out what this sigil and all these runes mean.
Oh yeah, I got you. I'll walk over to the sigil, smear a little blood from my hand onto the sigil, and then I will cast Comprehend Languages on the sigil.
Okay.
You go ahead, Comprehend Languages. You have identified that this language is Sylvan, and it's easy enough to read, especially now. Do you read what's on it?
Depends what's in it for me, because I don't have to.
Not a knife through your throat?
Fair enough.
We don't want to be threatening here. He's going to help us. So
yeah. I'm just gonna read it.
Okay, so do you read it out loud?
Yeah.
Okay. As you read it out loud, you watch as it begins to glow. And on both sides of the tomb, they begin to glow brighter and brighter. And you watch as the area around, like this, from the runes, like this wind-like energy just bursts out. It kind of pushes you back. Actually, all of you make a dexterity saving throw real quick.
Oh boy, I'm so good at these.
Saving throws, am I right?
16.
16. Okay.
18.
That's a success. That's a success.
From 10.
3. You're knocked prone.
6.
And so Poe and Skull, you're both knocked prone.
Mother closest.
Yeah, just hit the ground. The dust piles up, and as the energy kind of pushes through the sigils, not the sigil, the runes are like pulsating, and you watch as Scald's down on the ground, Poe's on the ground. Sakato, what's your passive perception?
16.
Both you and Volstagg, because I know yours is 19. You guys watch as the ground is kind of trembling just a little bit, and you can see from each of the graves, bursting through the ground, hands reaching out pulling themselves out of the graves. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh,
God damn it.
damn, already?
What the hell?
That's 12.
Okay.
That's a 7.
Okay.
I'm not last.
So this is what happens.
What?
No, shut the French toast.
This has just happened as every single body buried in this graveyard has come to life at the evoking of a single rune. So,
Okay, I'm just gonna look over, but like, did you know this was gonna happen?
No, I just read it. You told me to read it. I've never done that before. It's
okay.
Volstag's just gonna shoot like a very angry glance at Poe. It's kind of one of those.
Okay. So,
I will eat you.
what were all of your guys' initiatives? One more time. We'll start with Torchic or Sakato.
12.
12. Okay. Volstagg.
7.
Okay. Scald.
11.
Okay. And Poe. Okay. Alrighty. This music that's playing is not appropriate.
Not appropriate.
What? You don't want a nice little Irish jaunt?
I mean, yeah, it's great. I love it. I love Irish music and culture, but not during the undead battle.
Yeah. Zombie apocalypse.
Okay.
How many zombies is that?
Let's try this.
18 zombies.
Okay. Let's try.
I mean, we're fine. Just get them all near me.
I mean,
Alright.
yeah, fireball.
No,
No.
not even
Oh
that.
no, he's got cleric spells.
Oh, yeah. Clerics can do things with undead, can't they?
Okay. This should do it.
Depending if they're, you know,
All right. So
just regular boys.
I'm not going to roll initiative for them because fuck rolling 18 initiatives. So
roll like one generic.
I'll
one.
roll the top half and the bottom half separate.
There you go.
So the top half. Okay. That's 14 for the top half. That's higher than Sakato, right?
Yep.
All right, and the bottom half. Roll the 4. What did you roll, Volstagg?
7.
Okay, so bottom half goes last.
Ha.
All right, so Poe, you have. Well, I should actually put all your guys' stuff on here, because
Poe's prone, isn't he?
Poe is currently prone. Let me go
Along with
ahead.
Scald.
Let's make sure this is all good here. Okay. For now, you'll just be this brown one. And then I need to open up their stuff real quick. All right, so Poe, while I'm doing all this, you are currently knocked prone, and you watch as all of these bodies have begun to unleash themselves from their graves. What do you wish to do as this is happening in front of you?
prone is half feet.
Yeah.
movement, right?
So you only have half your feet because you were prone.
So in that case, I will use half my feet to get up, and then the other half to move to the nearest one, which is I think the top left. As I'm walking, I will pull out a sharp object, and you'll see as he cuts a slit in his hand, and his rapier immediately starts to glow with radiant energy, and I'm taking a whack at the close
Hell
skeleton.
yeah. Okay, so let's just get everybody situated. Scald, you were the one who was originally looking, so you would have been pushed back to about there. Poe, you would have been reading it, so you would have been like right here on the side and would have been pushed back. So we'll say that you're currently like up against this pillar that is cracked and broken. Volstagg and Sakato, where were you at?
Probably standing next to Scald.
On this side or on this side?
Probably on that side, just like kind of in between him and Poe at the time, because I was still kind of
We'll say
very
right there.
skeptical of Poe.
All right, and Sakato, where have you been put, or where would you be put?
I'd have been kind of like hanging back a little bit between Scald and Volstagg, so like
Right on there.
back up a little bit.
Like right there?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. All right. The closest one to you, Poe, would be this one right here on the other side of the pillar. So you could use your movement, jump over it, and you would be right here.
Yeah, that
Okay.
that sounds good. I don't. Do I get extra attack? I don't know. Do I get extra? Do I? Let's see.
I don't know. I'm not sure if you do. How many levels of it are you? Yeah, no, you're only 4 levels, so no, you don't. You only get your 1 attack.
All right, taking 1 attack at this man, then aim right for the ribs where the heart would be.
All right, go ahead and make your attack.
Yeah, no.
What is it?
1.
Oh, yep, you're right. That doesn't hit. Okay. Go ahead. You cut your hand. You're about to stab through the chest, but you kind of literally poke in between 2 ribs and just thread the needle. It makes 0 contact. That's some of your movement, and your bonus action was to activate, right? So unless you have any more movement, I believe that's your turn. Alrighty. So you watch as the top half of the zombies begin to make their move, which is going to... Okay, so 20 feet of movement. So 5, 10, 15, 20 gets there. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. This is insane. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. Jesus Christ. 5, 10, 15, 20 to get there. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then these ones are just going to get on top of you, Poe. So, all those have moved. Those ones over there on the side have moved. They can't do anything from that distance, so only these ones right here are going to attack. So I'm just going to roll all 3 of the attacks on you, Poe, first.
Okay, there it is.
So, Poe, we got for you coming here. That's a 9 to hit. Okay, that one misses. Here comes the second one. That's a 12 to hit. All right, and the third and final one on you is a 13 to hit. All right, I rolled like shit. Okay, they're also not very good at what they do. Okay, so all 3 of those on you, Poe, you're just basically pairing all of them. You guys look over and you can see that this very like small, gaunt, weak, elderly-looking gnome is just perfectly parrying everything that comes in his path. And Volstagg, we got 1 attack on you.
All right.
That's a 16 to hit.
That is my armor class.
Okay, so you will be taking... You watch as the one that's right in front of you just reels back and is going to try to claw you against the face. So you will take... let me see here. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you're just hit across the face by a zombie. And Sakuro, 2 attacks on you. Actually, I forgot, Poe. Because they're flanking you technically, I'm going to re-roll 2 attacks. Because they technically would have advantage. So that becomes, that's a 21 to hit. So you actually will take... So you take 7 points of bludgeoning as one decks you in the stomach. And then, okay, so that's the only one hits. So Sakuro, here comes 2 on you.
Oh boy.
That's a natural 2. And that's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
All right. So one tries to deck you and you duck underneath, but as you duck, another one claws you right in the thigh and you take 4 points of bludgeoning.
Uncanny dodge that too.
Okay, sounds good. Those are all of those turns because those other 6 can't actually do anything because they're not close enough. Actually, no, I lied. They're going to use their actions to dash. So 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5,
Good.
10, 15, 20. They're not very
fast
smart.
zombies.
5, 10, 15. Yeah, they're pretty fast. 5, 10, 15, 20. And 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so those are all of them as you guys are now surrounded. Actually, Sakuro, technically this one would have had advantage because now you're flanked, but I'll say that it happened after the fact, so it's fine. Okay, Sakato, it is your turn, as you are now currently swarmed by a bunch of zombies.
Okay, right. Disengage allows me to just run from all of these without opportunity attacks?
Yes, and you can, because of
Bonus action disengage.
bonus action
that's the plan.
disengage. Okay.
Yep, bonus action disengage, back up 10 feet to be in line with both Scald and Volstagg.
Okay, 5, 10. Alrighty.
Yep. And I am going to... as I'm backing up, just apparate my blade and bring it across the back of the neck of the one that's in front of Volstagg.
Okay, this one right here. Okay, go ahead and make
Yeah.
an attack, please.
That is going to be a 22 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Okay, and no sneak attack on this bad boy.
Technically, yes, because that's the one that hit Volstagg. So it's
Wow.
it's currently engaged with Volstagg.
So let's see.
Do you get advantage?
You don't get advantage because
I didn't know
No.
if flanking.
it's weird. So
Okay.
No, I
he
was
doesn't-
hitting as I was coming back.
Yeah, he
Okay.
gets sneak attack, but not advantage.
Advantage.
Okay,
But you
so
do get
let's
sneak
see.
attack anytime you have advantage. So that's where it gets kind of
Yeah.
confusing.
Okay.
6. So do. Okay. So that's 11, and then 18.
18
Points.
points of damage. Okay. That's your first attack. You just stab it in the back of the neck. You watch as whatever was in the brain has just begun to like mush even more so.
Yep.
Alrighty, your second attack.
I used bonus action disengage, so I
you're right.
can't.
You're right. Okay. Is that all you want to do on your move?
Done action, done bonus action. Yeah, that is nothing I can do.
Okay. Scald, it is your turn.
Okay, well, I'm going to hold my action until the next that wave down bottom goes.
Okay.
So I'm going to start holding my holy symbol. You're going to watch as just the radiance starts to build up. But yeah, I'm going to just hold my action.
Okay. Volstagg, it's your go.
Yeah. I'm just gonna cast Tidal Wave.
Nice. All right. From where and in what direction?
So from.
Wait, are you doing a big spell? I would nudge him and tell him not to waste it.
Okay.
Oh, that's the third level.
You would get a nudge right before you're about to do
okay.
it, if you don't want to do that.
Just because I would have said right as I'll let you guys know I can handle this. I got this.
All right, then I will just take out Clarity, say Calisay as my bonus action, and stab the one standing directly in front of me.
Okay. Go for it.
Watch me totally botch this.
Yeah, right? I mean, it's... Well,
I'm like, guys.
I
I
mean,
could have probably
got
watched
this.
them all the way.
I mean, you can't botch it. I can botch it for you, because it's my rolls, I think, right?
Okay,
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's.
that is a. I get an extra +1 to hit.
It's
or
a plus.
+2?
It's a +1. So whatever clarity says on the sheet is what it is. Because I think it's a +3 now that it's clarity.
Okay, that's a 13.
13 hits.
Okay, and then
So it should
that's
be
damage. That's just 1d6 +4, and then 1d6 lightning damage. right?
It is. It's 1d6 +3 with an additional 1d6 lightning
One.
damage.
Oh, okay. So it's just
So-
I just get the extra +1.
So
Oh,
what
says
it
like
what
an-
it what it
Good attack and
says
damage rolls.
what it says it's
Yeah.
already got the plus. So if you look down, I mean you've already removed your scimitar, but your original scimitar was only so to hit it was 5, and then it was 1d6 +2 for the damage.
Okay.
So it's
okay.
already integrated. So the
gotcha.
6 and the 1d6 +3 is already it's built in.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, hey, that's 6 plus 3, so that's 9, and then another 6 for lightning damage, so 15.
Alrighty. Describe to me what that looks like as you've killed that creature.
I just slam my scimitar into it and watch as the electrical surge just kind of explodes it.
Yeah, just like a freaking pimple. Just pop. All the guts are on you now. Alrighty. Is that... Hey, bad news. We lost Buster's footage and audio. There was originally supposed to be face cam, and we just lost it. And what you've been hearing has been us voicing over the episode. Buster's been doing an amazing job, and it still fools me while I'm editing. And we were going to finish it and fool everybody. Nobody was going to even know. But today, I lost all my internet access. So, I couldn't do anything. Except, as per his request, dub him over myself. So, with my best Buster impression, and with my knowledge of what he had said, because it was his backstory, and I just kind of repeat things in the audio, so it was easy to fill in the blanks, I will be doing my best Buster impression for the rest of this video. So, let's see what happens. Okay, so as that one falls, I'm going to use one of the blood curses, blood curse of the fallen puppet, and make that one rise up. I will also amplify it and take a little damage as well. My hand will start to bleed.
Okay.
And so I will make it rise and hit, I think, the zombie.
Okay.
So this one right here, it dies immediately after, right? Yeah. Okay. So it's making an attack on, obvious. I'm sure. Who are you dictating the attack to? I guess I should ask. Oh, the one in front of Volstagg, not Volstagg, actually. No, I don't want to do that. Okay.
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 I was about to say.
That's why I clarified, just to see. Okay.
If it was me, you were about to catch a lightning bolt.
Yeah. Okay. So it makes an attack. Okay. So here we go. Yeah, that's gonna hit. That's a 17. So, and it makes... So that zombie over there in the corner just takes a friendly fire attack for 7 points of damage. Alrighty. And then you guys watch as it just falls down after being commanded to take that attack. You have taken a little bit of damage though, Poe. But that is all good. And that... Yeah. That's going to get pushed to... So that's your turn, Volstagg, yes?
Yeah, before my turn ends, I just kind of look to Scald real quick and be like, I had to do something.
Hey, there you go.
All right.
No, you're good. I just didn't want you to waste your big spell.
Okay,
I
so
understand.
5, 10, 15, 20. It's going to dash 25, 30, 35, 40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'll just do that. Then 5, 10, 15, 20. And it's going to make an attack on you, Scald, when it gets there. And then 5, 10, 15, 20. So 2 attacks coming at you, Scald.
Okay.
And you are
First one will be a disadvantage.
You're holding your reaction for...
Oh.
So...
Yeah, you're right.
So either...
Can't do nothing about that.
I'll let you drop if you want to.
Oh, I was waiting for all these guys to come here.
That's true.
So
you could unleash it right now. But you
so
still don't
that's
get a
what
reaction.
No, I won't be able to react if he does like get the attack off.
Yeah.
But yeah, as soon as they were all closing in, that's when I'm gonna pop it off.
Okay.
I'm going to do Destroy Undead.
Because you are
And
5th level or higher, you get Destroy Undead now.
Yep, and any within 30 feet. So it should be basically just not those 2 back 2.
Yeah, because
10,
5,
20,
10... 15,
maybe not this.
let me see. So from here, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5,
Okay, so those
10,
4
15,
are
20, 25, 30. So it's going to get this guy. But not,
Yeah, just not those back 4.
So not those back 4. So everything else. So it's a wisdom save, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to start with these 3 up here. So the first one, it's a wisdom save. Here we go.
You can get 12 kills here.
That's a 12.
That fails.
Okay, that one's dead. Keep track of the ones that are dead and which ones are alive. That way I can... Because I'm currently not looking at the thing right now. All right, so the second... How many am I supposed to make? So I can just... How many are there? Let me check.
12 total.
12 total. All right, here we go. So that first one's donezo. Second one is a natural 18.
Yeah, that one passes.
Second one is also a natural 18, so that's the third one. Fourth one, that's a fail. Fifth one, fail. Sixth one, fail. Seventh is a natural 18. 8 is a fail. 9 is a fail. 10 is a fail. 11 is a success. And 12 is a fail.
Okay, so only 4 succeeded.
Okay, so I believe
So
that one's gone.
those-
That one's gone.
Yeah.
That one's alive. That one's alive. We'll say that these two died. That one's gone. That one's gone. That one's gone. That one's gone. And that one's gone. That seems about fair.
It was. Was it 4 or was it? Yeah, because you got
Yeah, there were.
3 natural
Yeah, 'cause you got
18s and
8
then a
kills.
success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you just watch as from Skull this burst of radiant, almost pure sunlight energy. The sun hasn't even come up yet, but the entire area just erupts with this natural sunlight as it pulses out, and you guys watch as after you turn around, the bodies are no more. They have turned into ash, but some of them still remain. But most of them have just been disintegrated in one shot. All right, and that leaves, so none of them can actually attack because they all moved, used all their feet. Poe, it is your turn. You watch as pretty much the entire, like more than half the horde has just been eviscerated. All right, so seeing that, I'll go ahead and pull back my rapier and focus on the one that's right here in front of me. Make an attack on it with the radiant damage and see if it hits. Alrighty. So that'll be a 22 to hit. That's gonna hit. All right. I mean, that probably hits anything, honestly. Yeah, it's true. Alrighty, so go ahead and roll the damage. Okay, the rapier plus the radiant. That is 7 points of damage, including the radiant. So 7 total? Yeah. Alrighty.
The Blood Hunter. We've
Yep.
established this.
Alrighty. Is that the end of your turn? Should be, yeah. Oh! What does your sword do? I forgot. Oh, so once per turn, whenever I hit a creature with an attack using the sword, I can wound the target. At the start of each of the wounded creature's turns, it'll take some necrotic damage for each time that I wounded it. Let's see. And it can make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw to end the effect. Okay, so at the start of its turn, it will take that. Okay, that's your turn? Yeah. Okay, at the top of the turn, it's going to make that save. That's a failure. So how much damage does it take? 1 point of damage. Okay. Perfect. Okay. And then it made the save, so it fails, so the bleed stays. It's going to then make an attack on you. For a 6 total. That's a failure. Then, so 5, 10, 15, 20. It's going to get there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 to get right there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. On today's episode, we learned how to count to 40, everybody. Oh, wait, no, that one doesn't. That one doesn't. Not yet. Just those ones. Okay, so one is going to make an attack on you. Oh, no, that already happened. I dashed for all of them, right?
There was one next to Sakudo.
Yeah, one in front of me.
I'm just gonna redo it. Fuck it. Okay, so this one was dead. Okay. And then, yeah, because these are the only 4 that remain, then these 4. So that one missed its attack. So yeah, one's in front of Sakudo, and one's in front of Sakudo, and one's in front of Volstagg. So those attacks are gonna go first. Sorry, guys.
Yep.
I'm all over the fucking place.
It's all good.
All right. The one against Volstagg is a 2. And the ones against Sakudo is a 21.
That hits.
So you take 4 points of bludgeoning.
Uncanny dodge. That's a 2.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 over there. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, right there, right there. Boom. Okay, and now it's Sakudo's turn as these ones don't get to move yet.
That one in front of Volstagg didn't hit him, so he's not engaged, is he?
I mean, he's made an attack, like he's actively fighting him.
Nah, I'd obviously be hitting the one right in front of me.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm a bit frustrated I didn't get to use this last time.
Oh. Okay.
I'm just gonna start, like, doing this, trying to activate the helmet,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast Mind Whip
Okay. That's
at the thing right in front of me.
That's a save, right?
Yep.
All right. What is it? A save.
Intelligence.
Intelligence, huh?
It's a zombie, so...
Yeah, that's a 1. Not a natural
Yeah,
1.
that-
Just rolled a 1.
That fails.
Okay.
So that's 3d6, so it's basically sneak attack.
All right.
Ooh, that is some tasty damage. 12.
12. Okay. All right, you.
And that means
shoot
no
this beam out.
reaction.
Yep.
And it has to choose its next turn.
All right, you just shoot this beam out, and you watch as the energy just corrupts upwards. And all right, that is that your turn?
I can't two-weapon fighting because I didn't use my
did- yeah,
blade.
You didn't use your blade.
Is there anything I can do? I'm trying to look. I can't hide if it's right in front of me.
No, you can't.
So... You know what? Am I able to back up by 5 feet?
You could. You're gonna take an attack of opportunity though.
Bonus action disengage.
Okay.
And back up by 5 feet.
All right, that'll put you right there.
Yep.
Okay. All right, is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right,
That is my turn.
Scald.
Alrighty. So, a cone. Would a cone isn't gonna hit Volstagg, right? Because it goes like 5, 10, 15.
Let me check and see how cones work in D&D. Because, yeah, I don't know quite yet, but I will check.
That's right.
Okay.
I think you can catch 3 of them, but if you try to get all 4, you'll hit.
What kind of cone is it?
It's a 15-foot cone.
It's a 15-foot cone. So it's going to hit...
Because I would say if I'm going diagonal, would it go 5,
10.
and then
So-
the 2 diagonal, and then 3 diagonal?
Okay, so what I'm looking at is it goes... Okay, I'm trying to figure out how it works.
Sorry, folks. This is part of D&D, is learning the
Yeah, so
mechanics.
from what I understand, it does this.
Right.
So let me...
That's perfect.
I think. Let me... 'cause-
Actually, exactly what I want.
let me
I think
see.
if you just
Is
cut
there a
off
triangle
like the
tool?
other half
Well,
of the square.
So the way that I'm looking at it, and I'll show you a picture later. Maybe I fucked it up because on the one that I'm looking at, it looks like a 3x3 square, and then on the second ones, it does this.
yeah, because it's awkward. Yeah.
Because yeah, depending on where you're at, it actually is different. So from what I'm looking at right now, this is what it looks like. It's a 3x3 with 2 on the front like that. So
Yeah, and that's exactly
Yeah,
how
that's
I want
exactly
it to
what you
go.
want. And I'm pretty sure that's exactly how it goes.
Beautiful.
So yeah, you're gonna get them.
Yep.
All right, I will cast Burning Hands
Burning
in that
Hand.
direction.
Are you using the Burning Hands ability from the Genasi or the spell?
Yes, I am using my ability.
Your innate racial trait. Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Are those deck saves or con saves?
Deck saves.
This is not gonna go well for your boy. All right, deck saves. Here we go. That's a 10. That's a 6,
Good damage roll.
and that's a 9. So they all fail as this fire
All
just
right.
shoots forth. You guys watch as Scald's hair and beard are just purely flame right now as it's drawing from his actual personal body rather than a spell that he has.
They're going to take 12 points of damage.
Yeesh. Okay. So that one, yeah. Have any of those been damaged? Oh, it's a fourth one. I'm sorry. There's another one.
the one right in front of me.
That one failed too. The one right in front has failed, right? Or the one right in front of you is the
Oh.
only one that's taken damage thus far?
Yeah, it took 12, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this one falls into a pile of burning embers. And the other ones, because they haven't been attacked, just take the damage straight up. But you have just singed them in a column of, or not a column, a cone of flame that has wrapped around their bodies. I'm going to go ahead and use my reaction to Fallen Puppet once again. Okay? So that's another attack. All right, here we go. That's a natural 20. So it's going to take...
Just crit.
Yeah, it just crit. So 10 plus... It actually kills it! Oh, wait, does it? Wait, how much did you... How much damage did you do with the fire? Skull?
I had 12.
So it has 22 minus 12 is 10. It just rolled a 5 on the die, which doubles to 10 plus 1, 11. Yeah, it gets a kill.
I'm gonna class that as a pole kill.
Yeah, that's a poke kill for sure. So this one is the... Which one is the one? The one in front of Volstagg? The one in front of Volstagg, you watch as a fiery zombie stands up and claws. You watch as some of the flames actually extend onto the other zombie, catching that one on fire, and that one falls at your feet into a burning pile of ash as Poe, like, is currently, like, bleeding, like, dripping down the palm of his hand. All right. Scald, is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna step. I'll step between Sakudo and that zombie.
Like that? Or like this?
Just like that.
Okay, cool. Volstagg, it is your turn.
Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna cast Thunderwave at 2nd level at these two that are right in front of me.
Okay, cool. And I'm not gonna do the thing because we know where it'll work.
Yeah, it's a 15-foot cube.
All right.
So
what saves are those? Cons?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. The one on the left, they both fail. It doesn't matter. I just rolled them both at the same time, but they both failed. So go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Let me grab a D8 here. There's one.
Is the music bot currently playing?
Yep.
I Will Survive?
Yep.
That's fucking hilarious.
It's a Volstagg song.
I love this fucking song, by the way. This song is fucking
I mean,
lit.
this is getting picked up on the thing? It's DMCA.
No, it's not. Only we can. Only we can hear the beautiful song that is "I Will Survive."
Okay.
How much damage?
So,
I mean, this is on brand for last episode.
Yeah, this should have
Yeah.
played last time.
Yeah, right? At 12. 12 points
12.
damage.
Yeah, both of them are dead. How do you describe it to me? Describe it to me.
Just clap my hands and a big burst of thunderous energy goes out.
Hell yeah. The bodies just rip apart by the thunderous energy. Those two have been eliminated. They did not survive. Sag. Alrighty. Is there anything you'd like to do movement-wise?
Yeah, Volstagg's just gonna start.
Start jamming out to music that doesn't exist?
Yep.
All right. The bottom half is going to make their way upwards. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, can't do anything. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 5, 10, 15 is going to make an attack on you, Scald.
Cool.
Here we go.
He has disadvantage.
It doesn't fucking matter, but we'll do it anyway. That's a natural 1. Ayo.
Let's go.
It was a 10 and a 1, so it wasn't going to hit anyway.
ooh.
All right. That's the bottom hal's turn. Poe, it is
That
your
was a
turn.
warding flare.
All right, so I'm just gonna finish off, or at least try to finish off this guy, and just try to kill him. That's gonna be a 22 to hit again. Yeah, that's gonna hit. Alrighty, I'll go ahead and just slash at him real quick. Do 10 points of damage. Seal his fate for me, please. Okay, I'll just go ahead and take my rapier and just crack it up against the ribs with the radiant energy and just cut the spine in half and watch the body just flop over right into the dirt and just bleed out. Ooh, easy enough. Just the radiant energy just pierces through the spine, just snaps like a fucking twig, and the body just crumbles, kind of just laying there stillless for eternity now. Any movement? Can I get in between those two zombies down there? Yes, you can. So that one's gone. 5, 10, 15. Easy enough. Boom. That'll do it. Alrighty. That's going to make the top half, which is, I believe, these two. So this one's going to hit you directly head on here, and this one's going to hit Volstagg. So one on Volstagg for a 21.
That does
I
hit.
believe that bottom one is from the bottom.
Is it?
I thought they both were from the bottom, but I wasn't sure.
Are they both from the bottom? They might both
Yeah,
be
thought
no,
from
they're
the
all
both
top
from
bottom.
the
were
bottom.
dead.
They're both from
You're
the
right.
bottom, yeah.
You're right. Because I just moved them. You're right. Never mind.
Yeah.
So none of that happens. So all the top halves are dead. Sakado, it's your turn.
I'm going to... I think we already know where this is going. I'm going to spin around and get flanking with the one who is next to Scald.
All right, you kind of just hop over, boom, land there, solid feet on the ground.
Boom. 2 daggers.
You do have advantage on both strikes.
Yes, I do. Thank goodness for advantage. That is 22 to hit.
It's gonna hit.
Yeah, 22. 22 from 13. I get sneak attack on this, right?
You do.
Okay. So that's 11 to begin with. Let's roll the sneak attack die. Ooh. 20 on the first dagger.
Oh God, jeez. Did that one take any damage?
Nope.
Okay. It's still up. Go ahead and make your second attack.
Okay. I get advantage on this one.
You do get advantage on the second one.
We'll go the big one and the small one. Yeah, that hits.
Alrighty.
16 plus 9.
I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Do
As
the
long as
math.
it's higher than an 8, you're gonna be fine.
I have to roll higher than an 8 on damage.
No. Higher than an 8
Oh.
to hit. Its
Oh, 8 on
AC
the
is
roll.
8.
Oh.
So
Oh, wait, that means I automatically hit because I got a plus
Unless you
9.
roll a natural 1.
unless you roll an at 1, then you can't hit. Because Poe rolled an
Fair
at
enough.
1 and didn't hit.
Fair enough. Well, 1d4. That is 8 damage.
See, let's fate for me, please.
Right, as I hop over, I stick one knife right in one of its clavicles, and then as I spin around and I'm behind it, I just, boom, take its head off with the swing of the knife.
All right. I mean, the knife doesn't actually cut, but we'll say that your arm literally just snapped
Yeah,
the neck.
that's what I was going for. My
Yeah.
arm just snaps the neck off.
You what's it called? Arm bar? No, what's it called? Tsunami, wrestling terms. What's it called when you hit somebody in the neck with the thing?
But wait, just a rear naked choke, or just like a, but just
No.
this,
When
or full
you
Nelson?
throw somebody,
Clothesline.
no, when you throw them against the rope and they come back and you just hit them in the neck with your
Yeah,
arm.
it's a clothesline. Yeah,
Clothesline. There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
got
just
the terminology.
Clothesline.
clothesline, but
I
instead
played
you just
WWE
decapitate
once
it.
too.
Thank you. Sorry, I don't know wrestling terms, but I know somebody
you're
does.
good.
Me neither.
All right,
I
that
watched
one
the
is
wrestling.
gone. The wrestlings. Okay, that one's gone.
I still have movement.
You do, yes, you do.
So, I'm going to get in flanking with Poe.
Okay, whop right there, easy enough. Alrighty, that ends your turn, I believe. And Scald, you are up.
Okie dokie.
You guys are all
I'm
just running
gonna-
across the battlefield, killing shit, slashing throats.
Going to just Sacred Flame, the one between Sakudo and the new guy.
Okay, what? That's a dex, or what is that for me?
Yeah, deck save.
Dex save of 8.
8. Okay, he will fail and he will take. Ooh, my Sacred Flames are 2d8.
Yeah, they're high now.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
16
Augies.
damage.
potential.
Potential.
I mean 8,
Did that one take any damage?
No.
and it's radiant if that helps.
Really? Actually, it doesn't for some reason.
Ah.
Okay. So 8 on that bad boy. Alrighty. Is that your turn?
Yeah, because I don't feel like casting Spirit Weapon right now.
All right, Volstagg.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm gonna throw my net on the one in front of me.
All right. How does the net attack work? Is it an attack?
Yeah, this is an attack roll.
Oh, fuck it, fuck
with
it.
a +2. Yeah.
All right, go for it.
That's a 17.
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
What happens now?
It can make a DC strength save, a DC 10 strength check just to see if it frees itself.
Okay, but that's on its turn, right?
Was hit by a net. Yes.
Okay. All right. You've netted one of these zombies.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else?
Oh.
Nope. I'm just gonna, tie the net up.
All right. Poe, you watch
It's
as
my zombie now.
you watch as the half orc has just netted a zombie that is currently like trying to get itself out. And there's also the one that you are now flanking with Sakato. I'll look to Volstagg. Are you keeping that, or can I attack?
Yay! Kill it.
Okay, cool.
Are you keeping that?
You have advantage because you're flanking. Okay.
It also, I think, is considered restrained.
That's
don't
a
remember what
dirty
that
20.
does.
Dirty 20, that hits. Go ahead. Alrighty, let's get some damage in here. Alright, so that's Is this the one that you've already bled? No.
No.
Okay. So how many points total on this one?
He's got advantage on this
Oh,
because it's restrained.
I did
right?
advantage already. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's it's gonna be 9 total. Alrighty. Seal its fate for me, please, if you wouldn't mind. Same as before. I'm just gonna snap the spine. Just crack. Like a twig, just snaps in half. Now that you have a dead zombie in a net. And is that your turn? Yep. Alrighty. So with that, that puts us at that one's dead. Sakato. It's just you and this last one right here.
Well, glad that I can actually move when fighting in this place. I think I'm just going to stab this, as I'm very limited in my attack options, but I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, that one fell off the table. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna hit, but that's like a 7.
If it's a 7, you miss.
7 on the dice
Oh,
plus 9.
you're fine.
So,
You're fine.
yeah, 16. Ooh. And sneak attack, because I have advantage.
Yeah, so this is gonna be bad.
Okay, that one fell off the table. Okay, so 7, 10, 21. On the first dagger.
Has this one been touched at all?
No,
That's
I do
the
not
one I
believe
sacred
so.
flamed, isn't
Oh,
it?
it is, yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seal its fate.
Right, I'm just gonna summon the one dagger, because I know this thing's already pretty injured. Pull it back, and just boom, right where the heart should be. Two-handed.
Alright, and you watch as that creature falls to the knees, just drops down face first, as all of the zombies are either disintegrated or their bodies are currently lying in embers and smoking and the like. And
And one tied up in a net that I'm now kind of creating a satchel and throwing over my back.
okay, you have a dead person, because technically now it's just a dead person, slung over your back. Alright.
I'm not. Oh, maybe we don't take the dead body with us.
I'm not taking it with us. I'm going to return it to its grave, but this
Okay.
is easier.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's
I'm going
okay.
to walk very aggressively towards Poe. And I'm going to use Disguise Self to... I just need to double check to see if I can actually do this.
While he's doing that, I'm going to a grave and burying the zombie again.
You just rebury it. Easy
And
enough.
then you'll
Yeah.
see, I'm just trying to pull zombies
Back into
into
graves.
graves.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, that's easy enough. All right.
With Disguise Self, can I greatly exaggerate the, psychic energy coming off my eyes and make it, really big and prominent? Or is that...
Why not?
manipulation?
I would say why not for this specific reason. Also, to be fair, it's also just a natural thing that happens when you get angry. So, it's kind of already doing that.
Yeah, but, I'm gonna exaggerate it.
That's fine. I don't see why you can't.
For intimidation factor.
That's fine. And what's even crazier is that the sigil behind you is glowing red, so it just looks like you're just walking menacingly with this red energy just flowing about you. Make an intimidation check.
Yeah,
Menacingly
both my
menacing.
daggers are,
With advantage, mind you.
Both my psychic daggers are currently in my hands.
All right.
Intimidation with advantage?
Yeah.
Intimidation, that's a 22.
Yeah, Poe, you shit your pants a little bit.
I thought you said you were on our side. What was with the zombies?
How should I know? Your friend over there needed help. He asked me to read it, so I read it. How was I supposed to know?
To be fair, so you knew of this text. You knew it was bad. You said that didn't happen. This is the first time this has happened.
I mean, like, the first time I've read something and it summoned zombies, I didn't think it was gonna actually do something like that. You just... Poe, make an Arcana check for me, Poe. Alrighty.
And honestly...
That's a natural 1. A natural 1?
Jail it.
Alright. Do you get advantage on our Arcana checks? Maybe?
Related to fair fiends or undead.
Yes, you would get advantage then.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it summoned undead.
That's fair. Oh, God damn it! The fuck?
Okay, Sakado.
It was another natural one.
Oh my god, 2 nat 1s on advantage?
No way.
Yep.
That's even worse than that. Okay.
Yeah, that's Will Wheaton right there.
Why did you say the name again?
Why did you say the name?
What the hell is
my
wrong with you?
skull
What is up with
stay
all you
behind
guys and
us.
thinking you could just utter that name out loud? Jeez.
I'm a cleric. I roll crap anyways.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Okay, Scald, make an Arcana check as well too, because you were the one who was also keeping a keen eye on that thing. No shot. No fucking shot. Okay, I was gonna say, bro. I was gonna say, if we get 3 nat 1s in a row, I might just have to walk away. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, nothing. Never mind.
That would have been funny. Okay.
Continue.
But yeah, so I'm gonna walk up to her and she's like, well, I see that you like to use blood in your magic. Usually not a very sight. Okay, so we need you to be straightforward with us. Why are you here?
Well, I guess I'll just be honest.
I'm just going to be standing right behind him.
Okay. So, if it wasn't already clear by everything, I'm not the groundskeeper here.
No shit.
Oh, wow.
Well, really?
Yeah.
You just see Volstagg like standing off in the corner, like with pieces of body, putting them in graves, saying this.
It's like laughing.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was just doing some stuff. I make toys, you know, and I pull out a little train. I just make toys, and I go around graveyards, you know, collecting money and coins and stuff that I can. But also, I'll take some of the souls and put them into the toys.
Excuse me, what?
Volstagg is now walking over at this point.
Yeah, so I use the souls, and you know, they and I'll put the train down, and it'll do little circles on its own. See, that's pretty neat. You know, but I come here, right, scrounge some gold, and I notice all the souls are kind of gone. Like, did you like get rid of them or something? Like, usually there's more souls than this, so I was just curious. Like, what did you do?
Yes, I cleansed the area.
That kind of sucks. It kind of sucks for me, you know. I make money that way, so you know, thanks.
Well, so
Soul harvest.
collecting souls.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yes, but now those souls, they need to move on. They need to be able to get to.
You're creating
They're-
possessed toys for children. You realize
They need to
that.
pass through the veil, and you're denying them of that.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm denying them of anything. I feel like I'm giving them a new opportunity. Like, I feel like they kind of like it, probably.
How do you know that?
You know, just a hunch.
If I were to cast Speak with Dead with one of these toys, think I would get a good answer from it?
I don't know. I mean, that's not for me to say, honestly. I depends on soul to soul, I guess, maybe.
I don't actually know if it would work with. I think I need the body.
No, you need a body. I don't think it would work.
We
I
have a
was just
lot
trying
of
to
those.
catch him on it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get you. No, it was a good tactic.
That's fair. But does the soul come back into the? No, I don't think the soul comes back into the body. Do you have all these toys with you?
Yeah.
You've made of you.
I mean, I keep all the ones that I don't sell, and just so I can sell them later. I have them all. I got a bunch of stuff. I got the train right here on the floor.
Can I grab it from him?
Make a sleight of hand check.
All right.
Well, no, it's actually on the floor. Like, it's actually moving in a circle right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can just pick it up in your hand.
All right. I pick it up.
What? Yeah. I mean, it's just a train.
I hand it to Scald. Can you get the soul out?
I mean, I can get the soul out. It's not that
You
big a
can
deal.
just take them out.
I mean, I put it in there, so yeah.
Yes, take it out.
All right.
Yeah, I just take the soul out. Just
Now, where is it?
where you want it to be. Back in the ether or whatever.
Okay.
At
I'm
this
gonna
point,
just
I snap the
start.
soul in half.
Just gonna.
The fuck?
You break the train.
Yes.
That's my train.
Right, you snap the train as you watch as like a little whiff of energy just pours out of it.
That was my fucking train. I gotta make a new one.
This train was a prison. You realize that?
I mean, it's all perspective, really. I was just doing it to get paid, honestly.
Ooh, paying you.
Just some shop owner, wanted some toys.
It's shop.
I don't really keep tabs on names and stuff. Got a bad memory and such. It's kind of hard to remember sometimes. Yeah, it's not important really. Just someone. Just I'm getting money. I'm getting paid. It's what I do.
Make a history check.
Okay.
See if you remember.
I mean, I genuinely probably don't remember, but I'm also kind of bullshitting, so it's kind of irrelevant at this point, honestly. But I'll go for it.
Throughout this whole conversation, Sakato's been increasingly narrowing his eyes.
16.
16. All right. You would know that. So, the way it went down is you went seeking for a job and said that you could make toys, which immediately someone was like, "Fuck that, toys. Who cares?" And you're like, "But I can make them special, if you want." So it was your idea. So you don't have to get it twisted.
He's paying me.
Yes, but it definitely wasn't the shopkeep's idea. So, that you can disclose, that you could keep secret, but you genuinely don't know his name, you never asked, and you don't really care. Like, genuinely, you just don't give a shit.
Well, either way, we did have a job to do here. You have your souls, which not okay with. But I'm just gonna reach over and I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on the big old glyph on the floor.
Okay. Dispel Magic. Could you read to me what Dispel Magic does, please?
Yes. So, choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell 3rd level or lower on the target's end. On the target ends. Sorry. For each spell of 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. Okay. On a successful check, the spell ends.
So 3rd or level, it just goes?
Yeah.
All right. Touch the symbol?
I don't touch it.
Oh.
Doing it from a distance.
distance?
It's 60 feet. Yeah, or 120 feet. I mean, I can do it from... Yeah. It dissipates?
It dissipates.
Okay.
But you see the 2 runes on the side stay. Oh, so you're targeting one thing, right? So it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
It's not like an area of effect thing.
Yeah, it's not an area
Yeah.
effect.
So
no.
yeah, those stay because
Okay. I'm going to then cast it again.
okay. I need you to make a DC check.
Okay. Oh no. Do I use my amethyst dice?
While this is happening, Sakato would walk up to... Actually, no. Hold on. I would... Psychic Whispers, that's 6 hours, with both Scald and Volstagg, and to Volstagg, I'll just be like, he collects souls. You think he has any idea anything about Amadeus? Because didn't he want souls?
Yes, but for a very different reason. I think this guy's just doing it for greed.
But that's the case. How?
16.
16. Okay. Sorry, you guys can continue your conversation if you'd like to.
I'd just be like, you think he has a demon possessing him? I mean, his magic looks different, but there might be some form of demon.
Would I know how blood magic works?
Make a history check.
Okay.
Because it's not technically
Wait,
Arcana.
That dice is in jail. That is a nat 20.
You would know that blood magic is something that has to be done ritualistically. It's not something that is taught or learned. It's something that is done via testings.
Right. So, but I would know that it's not really like demonic bound, right?
No, it has nothing to do with demonics. It has everything
Okay.
to do with, well, because of how high you rolled, actually, it's often related to mutations, which is similar to what was described for Sakado.
Okay. Okay.
There isn't necessarily a connection per se, as the powers, blood magic and from what you've heard about psionics from Willowgen are not necessarily in the same spectrum. They're both not arcane magic. So that's kind of how they relate. Like, they're like cousins in the realm of magic, psionics and blood magic. But it's something that a ritual has to take place in order for somebody to be able to at least try to do blood magic.
Okay.
So you assume that this person's been through some shit.
Okay. Yeah, I just would kind of relay like that info to Sakado, like how I would assume that this is more ritualistic magic than possession or demonic. It's not like Scald's magic.
It's not like your magic either.
Yeah. His is like divine magic and
So,
mine's natural
Divine,
magic, right?
druidic, and psionic. You guys have 3 separate forms of magic.
And then this would be like a fourth.
This would be a 4th. It's a lot closer to arcane in nature, but it's like a forced arcane.
Okay. Right, because you have to like give up part of you.
You have to like sacrifice. You have to undergo testing. You have to undergo forms of torture in a sense, and you have to use your own blood to activate it.
Okay.
Okay, so as that has happened, with a 16, you place your hand on one of the sides of the rune, or just kind of away from it.
Just
And you watch as on both sides they dissipate. And as they do, the color flushes from them, and you watch as where the sigil was, a hatch opens up.
a hatch, like a small little window, or
like where the ground was, it opens up, and you look down, and
Oh.
there's a staircase.
Oh.
Would Sakado and I take notice of this as well?
Would we have heard it?
That's where your conversation
when
would
it's happening,
stop.
I'd just be like,
Okay,
guys.
Turn.
So do we want to go down?
Down where? What?
Oh yeah. No. So everything's gone. Don't worry. That's all taken care of. No more undead, hopefully. But kind of just opened up a staircase.
Oh god.
I can go down with you if you guys want.
You'll lead the way.
No, I don't know if we want him. We want to keep an eye on him, so maybe keep him in the middle.
All right, fair enough. I'll lead the way, and I'll pull out my scimitar and say "Calisay" just to keep it activated as I descend the stairs.
Okay.
Does it provide dim light?
It does.
I was gonna say.
My sword also has some light, so.
And Clarity does too. Or at least it should. All right, so you begin to make
Actually,
make your descent, and as you come down, this is what you see. You see a burial site. You see 4 pillars that go upwards, and on the sides of them, they go from floor to ceiling. And on the side of them, they have owls, that like these owl statuettes with the wings unfurled. And in the center, you can see an altar and on the other side, a platform and a sarcophagus that has the image and visage of a woman, but it is closed and sealed, made of stone. And on the wall behind you, you can see glowing, emanating a light, that same sigil, but around it is imagery depicting a woman with long black hair that kind of is tied and braided, and she's wearing this kind of cowl that's red and it's flowing downwards, and you can see that her hands are outwards, and in each hand it's glowing and emanating a light, and in front of her chest is this red orb, and on the orb is the symbol that is emanating a light from behind, and it's just a wall. All of you make an intelligence check for me, or investigation.
Just straight
investigation.
Investigation.
Yes.
Okay. 3.
So does it have like words on it, like the orb? Like the sigil doesn't actually have any words attributed to it.
Okay.
You would know, or make a quick history check, and then on top of the investigation check.
Yeah, I ain't finding anything now.
14.
Okay. You would know this symbol to relate to fortune telling, seeing into the future and stuff like that. Okay, everybody's investigation.
Do I have advantage on this?
No. 3. Okay, Sakuro, you're good.
Oh,
I got
a
11.
9.
9. Okay. Scald.
I got an 11.
11. Okay. And Poe.
10.
That's all you see.
Okay.
Okay.
Would we assume this is Madame Yvette's tome?
Yeah.
Or tomb?
Yeah, that's what.
Okay.
Basically, like, you know how rich people always have like a tomb you could go into?
Right.
This is what that is.
Okay.
Alright. Well, there's nothing. We don't see any of the undead markings, though.
No,
Right.
It seems like
Just the
people-
sigil that I dispelled up top.
Yeah, and there's another one on the orb that is behind on this mural.
Okay. I say we just. I don't want to disturb anything here, but I don't know if anything's here that somebody's looking for, and we should take it ahead of time to.
The orb is glowing, right?
Yes, it's
Okay.
it's the wall and then the glowing. With your passive perception though,
Yeah.
the glowing, it seems off.
Okay. Does it seem like kind of like the glowing above?
Yes,
In a way?
but with your passive perception, it seems like the glow, like you can see that faint red on the side right there, right here.
Right.
It's glowing, but the glowing doesn't make sense in relation to where the orb and sigil are placed.
Do I get the sense that there might be more behind the wall?
Something doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. The shadowing, it would be further, but it's short.
Can I walk up to the orb
Okay.
and push it?
Okay, you go ahead. Whew. Your hand goes through the wall.
Oh shit. Okay.
And now that your hand has gone through it, just for you, the illusion, or what was an illusion,
gone.
has faded. For all of you, though, well, no, because they see your hand push through. And as your hand goes through, the illusion fades and opens up into a much larger, well, not much larger, but another room. And you can see on the other side
Oh.
2 platforms with those similar owl statues on it, and in front of it on this kind of like like this layered platform, floating there, up and down very gently, is a red crystalline orb. And you can see there's carpet, and on the 2 sides there are 2 lanterns that are currently lit up as you push through the veil. So let me go ahead and place everybody, just so we know where everybody's at. All right, so Volstagg, you would have just pushed through the veil, so you'd be like right around here. Scald, where would you have been?
Probably like overlooking the sarcophagus, probably.
So like right around here, or maybe right there. All right. Sakura, where would you have been? All right. Yeah. Sakura. Are you muted today? Maybe that's why.
Ah,
was gonna
sorry. I'd be standing behind where Paul would be standing, like making sure he doesn't do anything.
Okay. Right behind where Poe would be standing. So, Poe,
Poe.
let's grab you. All right. Where would you have been?
I would have been wherever they wanted me to be. I'm kind of, at their will.
Okay. So we'll say you'd have been like right here. So Sakura, you'd be what, right here? Is this playing the SpongeBob?
Yep. I was just about
Victory
to point out when
Dome.
it takes off.
Jesus. Okay. Weird. I played battle music. How is this happening? Whatever. It's fine.
Well, this is the best battle music.
Yeah. Anyway. All right. So as you get this close, Volstagg, you have passed through the veil and are looking directly into this orb, and you watch as you have broken the veil, you see that from within the orb it begins to emit this like gas, this smoke, and you watch as from the orb you see hands pulling itself out and rising up from the orb, this ethereal, ghostly, spectral creature wearing a red cowl with black long hair, long claws, empty dark black soulless eyes, and is going to begin to rush forward. And that is where we're going to end this episode, you guys. So thank you for being here.
Oh boy.
The next episode is going to be a doozy and a half. Thank you, Buster, for being here. We will see what Poe gets into as well in the next episode, as you guys have just walked into the tomb of Madame Yvette and are face to face with her as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. We love you guys. We hope you're staying safe. We will see you guys next week. Enjoy your squirt sticks, and we will see you guys next time. Peace out.